Good morning everybody, and welcome back to another episode of my Rarest Drop series, where I scour the internet and take your submissions to try to find the rarest drops that have ever happened in this game. So over the last couple of weeks, I've curated a few really amazing images, a couple that I've actually never seen before. Now that's pretty impressive considering I've been doing this series now for around 2 years, and there's still things that are so rare, I've never seen anyone else get them. So as always, if you do want to make a submission for this series, there will be a link for my Discord. Feel free to join and leave your submission in the video submissions channel. Thanks again guys, and let's get started. Alright, so as always, these are loosely ordered in what I perceive to be the least rare to the most rare, and we're going to start off with something that I actually haven't seen before, even though it's not near the top of the list, and that would be a drop by 0C3, who is doing some Temporos. Now, Temporos actually has quite a few nice drops for an Herieman account, which this person is. Now, this player was cashing in some of their reward points, and at around their 400th, they managed to hit the back-to-back Tome of Water. Not to mention that they already had one before this. Now, that's actually a bit rarer than I thought it would be, as to get a Tome of Water is 1 to the 1600, which means getting that back-to-back is actually pretty damn rare. Not to mention they're well under the drop rate as well, and they already have 3 Tomes of Water. What you can do with all those, I'm not really sure, but congrats anyway. Now next up here we have a player called Smarties Max, who is doing some Alchemical Hydra, and they managed to hit a back-to-back-to-back unique. Now obviously you'd rather get a back-to-back-to-back Hydra Claw, but I actually still think this is pretty cool. They managed to complete the entire Brimstone Ring within 3 kills. So on kill 2099, they get the Hydra Fang. 1 kill later, they get the Hydra Heart. And 1 kill after that, the Hydra Eye for a completed Brimstone Ring. Now you have a chance of getting each piece at a rate of 1 out of 181. So you'd normally get 1 every task, but they managed to hit 3 1 out of 181 chances in a row. So actually quite lucky. Now coming up next here, we have a brave soul named Kaylpr, who is actually brave in the wilderness to do some Vedion. Now Vedion is quite a slow boss to kill. I mean, all the wilderness bosses kind of are, but Vedion especially. Now this player got probably the best thing you could possibly get from Vedion in a single drop. On kill 466, they managed to get the Vedion Pet, which on its own is quite rare. It's 1 to 2000 for that. But on top of that, they managed to pull the most expensive drop, the Ring of the Gods, which is dropped at a rate of 1 out of 512. So this is like a literal once-in-a-lifetime drop, 1 in a million, and from a very arduous boss to kill like Vedion, probably one of the best places you could actually get lucky. Now coming up next here, we have a group Herieman player by the name of Pool Noodlez, who is doing some Zami God Wars, and they got insanely lucky on their very first kill. Now on their very first kill, they managed to hit the Zami Spear, which is probably why they were there. So that is lucky, but nothing too crazy. I mean, it's only 1 to 127 to get it from Zami. But during the exact same kill, they managed to get another Zami Spear from a minion. And that is rare. 1 out of 5,300 to get that from a minion, and they got it within the same singular Zami kill. If you go ahead and look at their collection log, they have 2 Zami Spears and 1 kill count. That's actually pretty insane considering that kind of collection log is very rare. You can only get that once per account, and it's only going to happen to like every couple 100,000 accounts. It's amazing, and the fact that they're a group Herieman actually means this dupe is actually useful. Now coming up next here, we have a player by the name of Flawzy, who has done something I've never seen before. They managed to complete their entire Kraken log pretty much in a singular task. Now I'm not sure if it was literally one Slayer task, but it was pretty damn close. They managed to complete Kraken in under 200 kills, which means they got the Pet, which is 1 to the 3000. They got the Kraken Tentacle, which is 1 to the 400. The Jar of Dirt, which is 1 to the 1000. And the Trident, which is 1 to the 512, which is pretty damn insane. I don't think I've ever seen a Kraken log lower than that. But this absolute insane speedrun of Kraken, really impressive. Or really lucky, I suppose. Now, next up here, we have a player by the name of Noiseux, who got pretty lucky doing some clue scrolls. Now, this player was on their 10th master clue, and they managed to get the Bloodhound Pet, which is one of the most sought after and prestigious pets in the entire game. Also one of the most time consuming pets to try to go like on rate for. So obviously getting the Bloodhound, super rare by 10 kills, but in the exact same clue, they also managed to get a rare item as well. They got a Torture Ornament Kit and a Bloodhound in the same clue, which is super rare. So definitely one of the rarest clues I've seen this month. Now next up here, we have a group Ironman by the name of G.I. Jozef, who managed to get a back-to-back Heron. Getting a back-to-back pet is actually one of the rarest things you can get in this game because they're so uncommon. The individual odds that you get a Heron pet from some of the places in RuneScape vary from something like 1 out of 100,000 up to 1 in a million. And they got that back-to-back. Pretty insane. Nothing you can really do with the extra pet, but you know, it would be nice if it counted for like pet insurance or something at the very least. Either way, an extremely cool and very rare drop. Now coming up next here, we have another Group Ironman player. What's with all the Group Ironman getting so lucky? Someone by the name of Late2GIM was doing some Dagonoths, and they're killing the Dagonoth Rex, and they got so incredibly lucky. On kill count 5, they managed to get the Dagonoth Rex pet. Pretty insane considering that the drop rate is 1 to the 5,000, and they got it within their first handful of kills. But that happens to a lot of players, and on their next kill count 6, they get another Dagonoth Rex pet, which is absolutely insane. That is a 1 to the 5,000 back-to-back at an extremely low kill count. Now the odds of this happening are incredibly rare, like in the 1 to the 20 million range. Now it's really a bit too bad that you can't share pets with your other Group Ironman members. Maybe if one was logged in, they would just spawn underneath them. That would be cool. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way, but still insanely lucky. Now next up here, we have probably one of the most visually appealing clues I've seen in a long time. Now this player was doing a medium clue, and they managed to get some of the rarest items all in a single clue. Well, first up here, they obviously got Ranger Boots, which are the most desirable item from medium clues, but they also got Holy Sandals, which are just as rare, just not quite as valuable. And on top of that, they got the Climbing Boots G's. So 3 unique items, 3 boots, and 3 of the most expensive items from mediums. Makes this one of the most impressive mediums I've seen in quite a while, and incredibly rare. Now finally here, coming in at the #1 spot, and probably by a significant margin, we have an Ironman player by the name of Melattica, who is doing some Master Clue scrolls and got the first occurrence of this ever happening that I know of. They got back-to-back Third Age Druidic. Now Third Age Druidic arguably is the rarest drop in the entire game. It's dropped at a rate of 1 to 313,000 per piece, only available from Master Clues. So the odds of somebody ever getting this on their account is incredibly rare. Now in their 79th Master Clue, they got one of the most expensive items and rarest items in the game, the Third Age Druidic top, valued at around 2 bill, and a cool golden wig as well. So they go ahead and do one more master, and they come up once again with another Third Age Druidic piece, the Third Age Druidic Cloak. Now I would say there's only probably a handful of Ironmen who have Third Age Druidic on their account, and there's gotta be single digits of players who have 2 pieces of Third Age Druidic. This account is stacked, and this is the only occurrence I've ever seen of someone getting a back-to-back Third Age Druidic piece. So incredibly rare. I have no idea how to calculate the rarity of that, but certainly a once-in-a-lifetime drop that we may never see again. Also, like, on top of that, they have quite a few other uniques in the Master as well. I mean, they have 3 uniques, what the hell? So anyway guys, that is it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So once again, if you want to submit your own image or clip, again, just feel free to join the Discord, leave it in the video submissions channel. I will always look through there before I make my video. So that is the best place to put them. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time. Now, before I go here, I want to give a giant thank you to all of my members over on YouTube. Thank you so much to The Hybrid, Alejandra, Sejuani's Flail, and Kush Patel for all being subscribed to the Dragon tier. You guys are awesome. Thanks so much. Also, a big thank you to Cadell Studio Gaming, Locustiz, Mexose, Basetitch, NDM001, and yoyosup89 for also being subscribed at the Runite tier. Appreciate it a lot. As always, if you're looking for another way to support the channel, becoming a YouTube member is an awesome way to do so. You will become immortalized in all of my future videos, get a custom role in my Discord server, and access to my video release schedule. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.